Hey, I'm at work and I didn't take notes, so I'm just going to talk about the stuff I remembered in this episode. Alyssa, you have to be one of the biggest pieces of trash that has ever been on this show. You think just because you weigh 80 pounds that mean you cute. It don't. You think you hot, you not. You really the ugly homegirl in your group. You that homegirl that people have to make themselves look better when they out at the club. That's you. You just haven't got the memo yet. Truth be told, you and Chris are really on the same level. So if he's a frog, you're a toad. And I'm just talking about your looks because you seem so hung up on that. But look at where that's got you. Married at first sight. Obviously, your taste in men, you haven't been basing your love life on personality on how these men treat you. It's based on their looks, and you're treating these men like purses, but you're not feeling fulfilled in your relationships. And truth be told, you probably can't attract the type of man that you want. You can't attract a Brad Pitt because you're not an Angelina Jolie. And when you come to terms with that, you'll probably be happy in your life. It ain't so much that she's not attracted to him. It's the way that she's going about it. And she's not even woman enough to tell him. She keeps hiding behind his friends. Well, your friends told me this about you. Or I heard this about you. I mean, instead of talking about the relationship you might have, why don't you do the relationship and see where the relationships takes you? But you're not interested because he's not a Ken Barbie doll. And Chris, he didn't deserve this, man. I feel bad for this dude. Another thing that's kind of aggravating me is that every time she talks about what she wants a guy to look like and about their teeth looking a certain way, the production keeps zooming in on Chris's mouth. Like, it's enough for us to know that she's not attracted to him. We don't need him. We don't need the show to belittle him to get that point across. I thought it was really ugly. I thought it was unnecessary. And I thought it was unfair to Chris, who seems like he genuinely came into this process to get to know someone. This chick lying to herself. I mean, she's saying that she gave this relationship an opportunity. You stopped the relationship before it even started, man. You stopped this relationship at the altar. And the fact that you can't even be real with yourself and admit that you're a shallow person, that you're a basic person, and that all you need to be happy in a relationship is with a guy with a six-pack, then I probably might respect you a little bit more. But you're lying to yourself. You're even mad at him because he's not lying to your family. This dude didn't bash you. He didn't say, yo, this chick is a bitch. She's an asshole. He said, look, she's not feeling me in this relationship, and I don't know what to do about it. And the fact that you treating this man, he can't even be trusted to be in the same room with you. I'm sure you slept with guys you barely know, let alone, I don't know, share the room with somebody. Like, this chick is trash. She shouldn't have been picked for this process. She deserved all the bad relationships she's been in and that she will continue to be in. Flash forward to Mark and Lindsay. At first, I thought his situation was that his mother maybe had dementia, or maybe she had some type of illness to where she couldn't take care of herself. But it turns out she's just depressed about her last relationship not working out, and she's too lazy to take care of herself. So she's forced herself on her son and put him in a position to take care of her. Like, am I wrong? Like, did I mishear this? The point I'm trying to get at is, we all go through things in life, man. We all go through heartbreak. We all go through traumatic experiences. In my opinion, I do not think it's fair to put your son in a position to take care of you when you're capable of taking care of yourself, but you know you don't have to, so you choose not to. That's just me. Because from what he explained in the previous episodes, he dedicates a lot of his life to taking care of his mother, whereas she might not necessarily need to be taken care of in that way at this stage in her life. Lindsay, I wanted to like you. I was trying to give you the benefit of a doubt, but this Karen shit that you pulled this episode, yeah, girl, I can't be Team Lindsay anymore. First off, she keeps trying to make herself the victim in her relationship with her mother. Her narrative is, yeah, my mother, she treats me bad. She doesn't talk to me. She belittles me. But it's two sides to every story. And the way that you're conducting yourself in this show and the things that your father and your friends have to say about you, it's possible that you just might be talking bad to your mother and she don't want to put up with the shit. She don't want to deal with the shit. And instead of being disrespected about her daughter, she might be choosing not to have a relationship with you. Now, I don't know what's going on. All I'm saying is that's a possibility. So it's hard for me to have sympathy for you in that situation. I know you want a relationship with your mother, but you might want to start looking at things in yourself that you are doing to cause that rift in your relationship with your mother. They have some, I guess they going to Puerto Rico. We on a budget. It's married at first sight. We going down the street. So for the honeymoons, they're going to Puerto Rico. She's trying to dictate to the couples what language they should speak in, how they should conduct themselves. My thing is this: if the locals have an issue with these people speaking English, let the locals tell them that you are not in a position to dictate culture or anything in Puerto Rico. Puerto Ricans are not stupid. They know that these people are Americans. They see these fucking cameras. They know that these people are tourists. Why would they expect these people to speak in their language? It doesn't make any sense, but it's like you want to be the cool white woman. You want to be so sensitive. You look like a fucking idiot. And the fact that you were trying to dictate to these grown people how they should speak, I mean, it says a lot about why you might be in the situations you're in with your relationship. And it also might speak to the future of this relationship. Now, Mark, at one end, I understand because he's her husband. So he did what he was supposed to do. He took her side in that situation. But at the same time, at some point, Mark, you're going to have to start holding her accountable, because if you don't, you're going to be enabling this behavior, and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse, as her father suggested to you. I appreciated Mark that he was mature enough and bold enough to show up in front of these people and apologize for his wife's behavior and extend an olive branch. What made me respect Lindsay even less is that, girl, you talking all of this shit, but you wasn't even woman enough to come back and face these people and address what happened. You stayed home. You're in hiding, and you left your husband to clean up the mess. So, yeah, girl, I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that you was on camera talking about Elijah One made me feel uncomfortable, and he was huffing and puffing, and I'm a woman and all of this shit. Well, you saying your husband is a good husband because he supported you, but if Elijah One was doing all of that shit, apparently he's not a good husband, because if you felt like you were in a situation where you were going to be assaulted or you felt threatened, you didn't say anything about Mark coming to your defense, because it seems to me that nobody felt like that but you. Nobody in this group said that. Now, y'all might have got into an argument, but nobody in this group said that they felt unsafe or felt threatened by Elijah One's behavior. Girl, you pulling your white woman privilege card is not working. We see through you. I didn't like the shit. Let's go to Noy and Steve. So, Noy is insecure, girl. She done took off this mask from this wedding, and she's scared that her husband is not going to be attracted to her. Girl, Steve ain't got the right to have no opinion to anything until he get a damn job. So, girl, he keep pulling out this ring pop, and she think it's cute. She don't realize that he's conditioning her and letting her know this is going to be our life from now on. Ring pops, ramen noodles, Capri Suns, Kool-Aid. This is the future. So, he meets with her family. One thing I will say, I like Steve's family. I like Steve's dad. He's excellent at communication. I like that whole family dynamic. I like her family as well. They grilling him. He talking about he a freelance, whatever the fuck he claims to do. I don't believe nothing this dude say. For all we know, like I said in the previous review, this dude got a stimulus check and just never went back to work. We don't know why this dude ain't working. We just taking his word as to why he's doing what he is doing. But they asking him about kids. As far as I remember, he never answered the question. We don't know if this dude does not want to make any commitments. The only thing he wants to make a commitment to is being a wanderer and traveling. And he shouldn't have been picked for this process either. They knew that this guy didn't have a job when he was selected. And kudos to Mark. When he figured out that he got chosen for this process, he changed his schedule. He changed his whole work dynamic in order to cater to his wife and give this relationship a chance. So my question is, if Steve can get a job whenever he wants, and he knew he got selected for this process to get a wife, why is he not applying for a job? Why doesn't he have a job? If it's just a matter of him choosing to work whenever he wants to work, why isn't he in a position to work? It's red flags. It don't make sense. And I love Noe's mom because she told him straight up, look, if you talking about having a baby, your ass gonna have to get a job. Plain and simple. His situation not making sense to me. She asked him about the shit he talking about. He wanted to see how this shit worked before. So he already, in his mind, he's not fully committed to this process as if this is going to be his forever wife. I think that this dude, in my opinion, is using this show to get a check to continue traveling. He's trying to get this $20,000 or whatever it is he's trying to do to catch this first class flight to nowhere. Noy did not deserve this either. I don't know why the experts picked him, because he was not suitable to be a husband in this situation, married at first sight without no damn job. Michael and Jasmina, I don't see the compatibility. I don't see the chemistry. It feels very forced. The conversations feel very forced. They're trying to fit a keyhole in somewhere where it doesn't fit. I hope that's not taken the wrong way. It does. To me, the puzzles are not fitting where they need to fit. They have a conversation about the altercation between Elijah One and Lindsay, and they get into a mini argument about Michael, man. You arguing with your wife about stupid shit, man. You do not have to win every small battle with your wife, man. And she had the right to her opinion, and her opinion wasn't necessarily wrong. Your opinion wasn't necessarily wrong either. But my question to you is, was this shit worth arguing about? Like, dude, man, you're going to have to back up a little bit, man. You're going to have to pick and choose your battles in your marriage, man. And this was not a battle worth fighting. And it's only putting notions in her head that you're going to be difficult about every single thing. If it's not aligned with what you think or your ideology, you're conditioning her to think that that's going to be a fucking problem, dude. So you're going to have to adapt. You're going to have to adjust, and you're going to have to learn to concede in certain aspects of your life, man. That's a part of what marriage is. If you don't like the shit, I suggest you don't be married anymore. Elijah One and Katina say, man, this dude is pressuring this chick to give up the pussy, in my opinion, man. This dude keeps saying cold words. Hey, man, I feel like you ain't really being open with me. You ain't being as open as you could be. I feel like, man, translation, I want some motherfucking pussy. I don't like this dude. Anything, I feel like the first thing that he don't like, because right now she checking all the boxes, but as soon as she don't check a box, if she wake up and her hair ain't combed, this dude might be filing for divorce, man. He got false expectations on what a marriage is, on what a marriage should be, on what a wife should be, and if she doesn't meet every single one of those expectations, he's gonna have one foot out the door. I don't even remember if it's another couple, man. If it is, obviously it wasn't worth talking about because I don't remember them. I still don't like these pairings. I do like the families. I do like the in-laws. I just feel like a lot of these couples were not matched properly. And I particularly think that Noy and that Chris deserved better than what they got. Noy and Steve still might work, but I feel like she was put at a disadvantage by the person who was selected as her husband's circumstances that she should not have been in that position to deal with. That's all I'm willing to talk about. Like I said, I got stuff to do. I just wanted to give my quick insight, about this episode. I'm still enjoying the show, but I'm still not feeling the couples. If you have an opinion about it, please feel free to leave a comment. Thanks for watching.